Alright, so what's up? It's your boy Stark OJ, and I'm back here with another video. Now, this is going to be a new series that I'm starting when the new series from Shonen comes out, or just something that I feel like has been only, like, I think I'll do it up to, like, maybe 5 chapters of a said series. So if you have any new series that you want me to check out and do this kind of video on, just let me know down in the comments down below, because I probably will end up doing this stuff. Now, when I do these things, it's going to be, like, minimal spoil. I'm not going to try to spoil anything about it. Like, I'm just gonna try to give you my first looks about the series, and some theories that I might have about the series going into that series, especially from what I've read from these, first 5 chapters or first 3 or anything like that. But as you can tell, I'm doing the new series ITLC. Yeah, I think it's ITLC. Yep, ITLC. Which is kind of a like a criminal, like, mystery type of type of manga, and I really love that type of series. And I mean, honestly, you should go check it out if you have the same interests and stuff like that. But I think it's a really nice series. The thing that is going to be my biggest problem with the series is how well does it switch up to things other than being a criminal every week type of series. Like, how does it go deeper into a main storyline? Episodic series is not bad. Trust me, like, think about how long Pokemon has survived. But even Pokemon had episodic series in a little arc. So it was still an arc even though it was episodic. And once they left that place, it was a different arc, maybe with different, episodes in that setting. So I wonder how well they're going to get away from the criminal every week type of thing, and how, that, how that stuff works. I mean, honestly, I feel like it could go any direction. I feel like I'm the person that tries not to judge everything based off of 3 chapters, because I know there's certain plot points and stuff like that could be set up after, like, it's just 3 chapters in. So honestly, there's going to be more content that comes way later that if Shonen Jump doesn't ask it. But my biggest problem would probably be, other than the episodic, is the main girl. I don't even though that's her personality, I want to see how it slowly changes into a person that, doesn't do that every single case, and that's her personality. I don't have nothing wrong with her character, and I feel like, honestly, I want to get more and more backstory on her, because honestly, we got like a little snippet of her backstory of what actually happened to her. So honestly, I would love to see more and more backstory on her. But as far as theories go, I feel like, honestly, I could see the younger brother, her possibly getting together later on this series, like really just later on this series, and I also see like the other brother being involved in some kind of way, because he hasn't really been involved with these stories. He's pretty much been like a side character he's the one who's been doing all of the telling about the characters. He's the one that's giving his brother insights on how stuff is run and stuff like that. So I feel like, honestly, I would love to see him get more involved in these cases, maybe even a solo case. But honestly, I would love to see, like, different, like, characters. Like, when I say different characters, more characters added in. Even if it stays around those 3, I would love to see more side characters get introduced other than just killers, and the stuff that's criminals that are in the story. Honestly, I would love to see more detectives and more things about that. Just more characters introductions in the later things. But yeah, this is just gonna be a really short video, because I'm not really going in depth with it like I would a review. But honestly, I could really just see this series, if it does not go the episodic, criminal of the week as everything, like every week type thing, I can see it going a little bit farther than most manga, because honestly, there hasn't been like a good criminal. Well, I would have put it like this: there hasn't really been really a criminal mystery type manga in Jump for a while now, and I feel like, honestly, that's what kind of one of the things that was missing. I mean, you got Sakamoto with kind of like the comedy-esque stuff, but I feel like that even is changing tones a little bit. But Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just something that I feel like could endure the long run if it continues being, how do I put it? If it continues to be more interesting every week and not just villain of the week, because that could get tiring and a lot of people get tired of that type of story real fast. Unless it's Pokemon, ain't nobody gonna buy that. Like, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna support it and ain't nobody gonna do that. And I mean, like, honestly, there's a good things and I honestly don't think it's a bad thing, but it's just when it comes down to it, what makes your story unique and what makes your story, go last is how well you start changing with plot twists and stuff like that that makes the story more enriching. So yeah, that's all for me. This is the first impression. You should watch. You should go read it. It's only 3 chapters, not that long. It's not gonna take you that long to read through the chapters. And I feel like if you if you have already read it, can you give me my thoughts on like your thoughts under here? Certain things that you think might happen in your theories and stuff about this series. Like I also said, if you have any any newer series, it don't even have to be just shonen. Have any newer series that have just come out and you want me to read them, like as long as they got about 10 chapters out, I'll read them and just get my first impressions of them. So yeah, this is different from a review. I think I'll wait on the review until like it's chapter 4. So yeah, this is Mr. Stark OJ. Peace.